Well, they're the same ones everybody else got, I think.
Green.
The green, bright green.
I turned it up. Okay. Is it on?
Yeah. Yeah, they're good.
Brandon, you're good.
Can you hear me, Brandon?
Yeah, we hear you, Brad. Thanks. Okay. Let's start with Bob Schron.
Hi, Coach. Hi, Coach. Can you hear me?
I can't.
Yeah, hi. What a difference a day makes. Coach, about Jalen, I know there's been a lot going on, but has he come back with a new purpose? I know, and obviously it's a second scrimmage game, but does he seem somehow even growing even farther than you thought at this moment?
Well, he works really hard to get better. I don't know that I would deem it a new purpose as far as, like, he's always been a guy that's been very competitive, very driven, wants to be great, works hard. So I don't see like a whole lot of change in him from that perspective. I just see a guy that's, continuing to add experience on experience. And he's a huge part, obviously, of our team, and we're going to need him to be good to have a chance.
Okay. In person, Joe Varden.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great. Yeah. 9 to 10 minutes was the kind of the time we had for him to play. Like we said, he's going to be on a minutes restriction when we start playing the seeding games, but I thought he looked good. I thought he has burst. I thought he played hard defensively. Created chaos on a couple of different plays. Offensively, I thought he got to the rim and/or got his shot. So, encouraged by it. He was, and he knew when he was subbing out. He picked up full court the one time and then let it fly on that last shot. But he knew his time was running short.
Celebrating a birthday this weekend, John Corrales.
Birthday, John.
Thank you. The transition defense looked bad.
Is that the adjective you'd use?
Well, in public, yes.
All right. Well, whatever adjective you were thinking, that's the way I feel about it.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Was that effort or was that being gassed?
I thought we looked on a couple of occasions like we were still, we were staring instead of running. So I don't know that it's necessarily a lack of effort. I just think we just have to make sure we do a lot better on that end of the floor. A couple of them were they got to the rim, and a couple of them were we just didn't pick up Booker high enough. If we play like that against Milwaukee, they could set records. So we better be a lot better.
Doubling down with Bob Schron.
Hi, Coach. Thanks again. Coach, I don't want to use the word audition, but are you looking at the young players, the second group, for minutes? It seems like they've grown over the summer, the hiatus, more confident. How are you seeing it without revealing too much?
I thought they were better today. I thought they struggled in the first game, but that was not a huge surprise. They've been pretty good in practice, and I thought they were better today. Every time you take the court or every time you don't take the court, you're being evaluated for a future opportunity. And I think that that's a huge part of being a professional basketball player. It's how you prepare. It's how you go about your daily business. It's how you play when you get an opportunity. And it's how you respond to how you play it. And all that stuff matters. And so it really is about, we'll go back and look and see if we're playing better, but then it's about getting better again tomorrow. Some guys are showing some things that I think can make our best players better. And those will be the guys that end up in the rotation, or the guys that can bring out the best in our best players.
Okay, we got a couple in person. Brad, let's do Gary Washburn and then Joe Varden after Gary's question.
Right.
Romeo just seems comfortable out there. I mean, he just seems like he's getting more and more confidence. He's so young, and you kind of expect it's going to come fast for him. But
Yeah.
what do you think of what he did today?
Well, kind of like I just said, it's not as much about today. One of the things that Romeo has in large doses is feel for the game. And so, like, you know, he makes plays where he quick rip and drive, pass. He knows when to cut. He's a good slasher in that regard. And he's just he's figuring out where his best opportunities are at this level. And then defensively, he's been good. He'll be in the mix to play, you know, certainly certain matchups and certain games for sure already. And I think he's built up to that over the last year. He's done a good job.
Don't be eyeballing us. So what's over here for? All 22 teams. Everybody is here. Even for him. We're all talking about how weird this is.
Yeah.
Are you to a point yet where you can focus on your end season goals the way you would?
I think you do your best to compartmentalize that. I think, you know, obviously we've talked a lot about, you know, the objectives here are off the court, the opportunity to speak out and the opportunity to continue to lend our voice to the social justice. And then I think the on the court is you get here and you try to have joy playing the game and keep your goals in mind the best that you can. And, you know, I don't think that's a problem. I think when everybody gets back on the court, it's just kind of like what we've always done. The atmosphere is different. Playing with no fans is different. But, you know, I thought the environment was, you know, we were more used to it today, obviously, than day one. It was a little bit of a shock, I thought, on day one.
Okay, and final question, Jared Weiss. Hold on a second, Jared. Okay.
Hey, Brad, more on the environment part. They're playing a lot of the kind of like clap music that's usually for the fans in the Garden. Is that something you guys wanted that just kind of helped familiarize the rhythm of the offense and things like that, or is that just completely random?
I'm embarrassed to say this, Jared. I mean, I'm in the middle of the game. I'm so focused on the game, I don't even hear it. So I didn't even know that. I think what they did is they asked whoever the home teams were what they normally do in their home games, and then they pipe that in. So I have absolutely nothing to do with any of that. That could not be any more of an honest comment.
So is you clapping on beat just a coincidence then?
Was I on beat a few times?
Seemed like it.
What's that?
Seemed like it a few times.
It's good.
Definitely.